Hi people, my name's Parker, the developer of Twos, the best place to write things down. And today I'm going to be talking about some of the changes as well as the settings for Twos Pals. So one feature that everybody knows and loves is the auto detect of reminders. If I were to say call with Mike tomorrow at 5 p.m., I can just write that thing down in Twos. It used to prompt you with an alert that would say, do you want to set a reminder for tomorrow at 5 p.m.? With Pals, everything now goes through the smart suggestions. So that's these purple sparkles or diamonds to the right of things, where if I click on that, I'll see add a reminder, add a calendar. These are both for tomorrow at 5 p.m. and also turn into a to-do, which I'll cover in a second. And this is the button that you would click on to have it set the reminder. This thing would show up tomorrow as well as send you a notification when it's time to call them. If you would like the old version, you can do that in side menu, settings, preferences, events and reminders, and then just turn on this auto request dates for reminders. If you didn't want smart suggestions for reminders, you can turn this one off. But if you did want the prompt, you can just turn that on there. Say take out the trash at 4 p.m. on Saturday. Here is the old reminder. Set a reminder for take out the trash on Saturday, December 7th at 4 p.m. And then you can just press enter and it will create that reminder for you here. The same thing with to-dos. So if I do call or I do take, any sort of verb, we used to automatically change those into to-dos. Some people like that, some people didn't like that. Now they're smart suggestions. So in the smart suggestions, you can turn these things into a to-do. You can also obviously click and turn it into a to-do. But if you wanted to automate that, you can do that in side menu, settings, preferences, to-dos. And then it is this auto convert verbs into to-dos. If you don't want smart suggestions for to-dos at all, you can turn this off. But if you want it to just be automated like it used to, you can turn that on. Go back to today. And let's say the last thing wasn't a normal thing, wasn't a to-do, and I were to do call mom or Mo. We'll see that it automatically turns into a to-do. So if you liked that experience and you don't want to have to go through the smart suggestions, you can do that. I'm going to turn both of those off because I don't mind going through the smart suggestions. The last thing is hyperlinks. So we used to, when you would take a hyperlink, I'm just going to copy this link here, and you would paste it in, it would prompt you if you wanted to create a hyperlink. It would ask you what you want the title to be. We don't do that anymore. It's now just going to be a smart suggestion. So you put in a link, you'll receive a smart suggestion for what the title is of that link, and then you can just turn it into a hyperlink and it'll fill out the text for you. I don't know why it doubled up like that. It's depending on what the website has as their title and description. Maybe it won't work for everything. I know I had to fix something for the twos ones, but it should work mostly. The last things that I want to show you are with the settings in Pals. So if you go into settings and then you just go into Pals, unfortunately, this is not where the settings are, but here you can see things like the use cases for Pals, which has a bunch of use cases. And if you want to try them out, you can click on any of these things and it will fill it out for you. If you have any questions about it, they're probably answered somewhere here. That's a cool view, but that is not where the settings are. They're actually in preferences like the other settings. And then you go into Pals. And here is where you would turn off Pals completely if you just don't want it, but I want it, so I'm going to turn it on. You can request smart suggestions to us, which this just opens up an email that you can send me and tell me what you want, and I'm more than happy to look into it for you. And then we'll see there's a bunch of smart suggestion categories that cover all of the different use cases that Pals helps with. And you can also turn off anything. Like if you never use eBay, you can just turn off eBay and you won't receive any eBay smart suggestions. Or if you don't use Walmart, you can turn off Walmart. You can kind of customize the suggestions that you're getting from Pals. And it's just the beginning. We have a lot to come. We're going to allow people to add in their own smart suggestions, what they want to see. Thank you for watching. Please comment any questions or suggestions down below. Have a happy Tuesday.